ladies and gentlemen, we've got a cooking demonstration going on over here in the tent. You can probably see from some of the higher points, but do feel free to gather round and see what Jace and his young apprentice Javier is up to. Adrian and his young apprentice Javier. Adrian Hornsby, welcome to Local Wild Food Challenge, my mate. What's going on?
Hey you guys, so first of all, hope everyone's having a good day and enjoying themselves. The dishes that we've seen go through so far have been amazing, and the knife skills that Jace has just displayed have just been brilliant, the way he's broken down that beast. So I'm Amy, and this is
Harvey.
And young Harvey, he's from Muratai School, and which country are you from?
Spain.
So he's my little helper. He decided last year that he was a bit nervous and thought, I'm going to give this a go. So we've got him to join in on this cooking demo. So we're going to show you what it's like to take 2 cuts of meat, one being the cheap cut and one being the deer cut. And they're going to both be 20-minute dishes, just to show you how easy it can be. So if you're in Moore Wilson and you're buying the rump side, again, like Jay said, cheaper cut. If you're buying the strip loin, dearer cut. So we're going to show you one barbecue dish and one braised dish. So if you imagine that you're at home getting ready to put the hot pot on in the morning, we're just going to talk you through a little 10-minute, get the dish done, put it in the hot pot, and go to work.
Great stuff, Adi, well done. Okay, so a really interesting approach that Adi's got, again, keeping on this philosophy of nose to tail, zero wastage is what we're talking about. So he's doing a so-called lesser cut and a high-end cut as well. The price difference between the two, Adi, we touched on it with Jace. What are we talking about? What is the price difference?
So for us, if we're paying like retail, you're expecting about $9 a kilo for the rump side of the venison, or the silver side, or the corn side. And then if you get up to the nice cuts, sort of $40 and upwards.
Wow, $40 and upwards. So doesn't that motivate you to go hunting with your mates who are accomplished hunters like our guys up here from Waimarino? We actually hold a local wild food challenge in Waimarino at Rarahi. We did that just a few weeks ago and had some incredible dishes being entered into that. Now, Adi, you're cutting up some leeks here. You got Javier on the carrots. What's up here?
So what we've done, we've just diced up the rump. Javier is going to toss that in the flour, so you can give that a little mince round. That's going to put protective skin on the meat, so when it hits the hot oil, it's got somewhere to close in all the flavours. So a little bit of oil into a hot pan.
Into a hot pan, right? I'll stand back, because I don't want to go up in flame. And I'll be right between you guys here. So Adi, another fast man on the night. Geez, you wouldn't want to get into a New York street fight with Jason and Adi, would you?
So in she goes.
So here we go.
So in she goes. You can see the flour, got a nice coat. Gives a little seal.
Okay, so he's sealing that. In go the carrots and the leeks. Again, very quick, very simple stuff. And some aromats coming here. What do you got?
So what's this one, Harvey? That lady's name. Good man. So that's Rosemary, and here'll show you a nice easy way to prep this. Good man. In it goes. Not being scared of the heat. Good man. So what we don't want the food to do is taste the salt and pepper. It's there to pull the natural flavours out. So we give that a little toss. You can see that it's starting to sheen up. A little bit more oil, using good olive oil. And then we got a couple of secrets. So we got some cumin seeds. In she goes. So this is a braised dish. These one here, little juniper berries. In they go. And this one is sumac, like an African herb. It's got capsicum and flowers in there. So in she goes. And then you add your little friend, the red wine.
Everyone's little friend.
Everybody's little friends. So in she goes, all in. Don't be shy. Good man. Okay. So now that starts to really glisten, gets the sheen on the meat. And then we're just going to add a little bit of onion, some mushroom and some potato.
Great stuff, guys, great stuff. And working with absolute speed and precision here. And Harvey's going to be he's a budding young chef, and he's absolutely passionate about it. We've been round and had meals with his parents a few times, and he's always in the kitchen cooking for his family, and he absolutely loves it. So it's a real privilege to get with a great chef like Adi for Harvey. It smells fantastic, Adi, really good stuff.
Lovely, good work, Xavier. Now, if you were going to work in the morning, this one now goes in the hot pot, and you just leave it on low, and when you get in the evening, you're all good to go. Dinner for the family, nice nugget of bread, job done. So we'll just put that underneath. We've got one that's been braising, one we made earlier, so you'll be able to have a go on that later on. So now, because we're coming to the tail end of summer, we want to have a go at what's going to be a beautiful, balmy summer evening. We'll just show you how easy it is to whack a little venison together.
Lovely, Adi, good stuff. So just to recap, after that initial setup there, they put that in the hot pot or a braising saucepan and let it tick away for a few hours. Now they're on to a lovely summer evening barbecue dish. So that was a sort of a winter hot pot thing, and what you could do with venison, and now a summer warm weather barbecue dish. I did notice the juniper berries going in with that hot pot, 80. They're absolute bed partners, aren't they, venison and juniper?
And with the red wine, or like my wife, she always puts the best of the pork in there.
Exactly. So 80's trimming up this back strap here, looking pretty beautiful. Harvey's on the carrot peeling. Again, the use of a couple of the same ingredients. I noticed you've got some coriander there too, though.
Okay, so what we're trying to do today, if you use some of the cheaper cuts of meat, it's going to pull down the price of the deer cuts of meat. So if everybody goes to Moore Wilson, goes in and think $30 for a little bit of that is good value, maybe, maybe not. I think that you can feed a family of 4 for $10 using the cheaper cuts. If we balance it out and use all the cuts of the meat, it's going to make it even cheaper. You just see when the beast was broken down, how much meat has come out of it, how many people just go and buy the prime cuts because it's easy, it's convenient, it looks like that in the packet. So let's have a balance, let's use all the cuts of meat. So with this one, we're just going to rub with a little olive oil. Season with salt and pepper. A little bit of smoked paprika.
So salt, pepper, smoked paprika, little oil.
Into the olive oil, drop it away from you.
What's the first thing you mean?
Safety first. Okay, now Harvey's doing a little grating over here.
So he's getting ready for a nice little easy summer salad. So little carrot grating. You haven't got to be worried about the kids with knives. Get them to start off with the peelers and the graters. When the kids come to our kitchen with Gordon, we encourage them to start off with the graters, work on these safety knives, and just don't be scared. It's like anything, just practice. Everyone gets a little nip, and then a little nip from the graters a lot easier than a finger.
Exactly, good advice, good advice. So get your kids into the kitchen, encourage them to understand the natural and precious resources that we're lucky enough to have around here, and then a few skills in the kitchen to combine those elements of young Kiwis growing up, to combine the elements of their lives. Just a wonderful thing to go ahead and into the world with.
So as you can just see there, with the venison, we've just coloured it on one side, about 3 minutes, and now we've just turned it, and we're going to do the same because we want it nice and pink in the middle. So this can be done on the char plate of your barbecue. Salt, pepper, smoked paprika, a little bit of the sumac, and then 3 or 4 minutes either side, little bit of resting time, and we're away. So Ollie's just on the coriander and the carrot, which is going to whack in the bowl. Good man. Good chopping on that, no fingers lost.
So Adi, you're just saying that literally it's 3 or 4 minutes per side for that prime cut. A very, very small amount of cooking time. You're keeping it quite rare in the middle, is that correct?
That's correct, and because it's prime colour meat, you haven't got to worry about it going tough and pulling together. So as a rule of thumb, the cheaper the meat, the longer you need to cook it. The more expensive the meat, you should be able to just flash fry it and almost pick it up and take it by raw.